An Embraer lot flight LO771 crashed at Vilnius Airport in Lithuania. So what really went wrong, and then the outcome, will cover all those. This, I was actually able to get the full picture of the plane. This is the actual plane itself, the full picture of it. As you can see, the tail or reg number here. So, and after the incident, this what happened. You can see the plane itself. This whole place got stuck. So under that, more than, I think there are softer more than things below the ice. So while it was trying to move on the taxiway and things like that, then all this got stuck. So what really went wrong, what happened to the occupant and all those things, we'll look at the crash summary and key fact. Welcome to Foskaay Aviation. I'm Solomon Foskaay, not a pilot, just an aviation enthusiast. And on this episode of Plane Crash Daily, I bring you the latest plane crashes, and sometimes could cover up to 3-4 days due to time to verify and go check after the incident or accident. So now let's quickly get more details about this. So the crash actually happened on November 26, 2025. I'm recording this November 28, so that's within the last 48 hours, and around 11:42 UTC time. It was during the landing phase. The type of plane involved was Embraer ERJ-170 STD, which is a regional flight. The reg and operator is said to be Lot Polski Linie. That's a Polish airline. And that flight, actually, where was it going? And it's flight LO771 from Warsaw, that was in Warsaw in Poland, to Vilnius Airport. So let's see that on the map here. You can see this. So it's like cross-country flight going from Poland to Lithuania. So you can see it here, and you know Poland borders Ukraine and Lithuania also borders Belarus. So if we zoom in to now see where this airport actually is, you can see this. So this is the airport it took off from, and this is the airport it landed, and actually where the incident happened. So let's quickly learn more about the occupant. At the point of the incident was 67, the passengers and the crew. So it's a passenger flight, but glad to say all of them were safe. No injuries reported. So fatality on board, off ground, is 0. So the aircraft damage not totally known as of now, but we can see it that the gear sunk in snow and mud, and it was reported that the right engine also contacted the ground. So if I go back here to see, you can see it that this got stuck, and I think this part of this other engine, you can see this. Yeah, this engine is, compared to this seems to be a bit off ground, but this, if you look at this now, that right engine here looks like it's made contact with the ground. As you can see, it's shadow and things behind here. So that might have signal probability of more deeper issue than we can know now. So maybe in future, if we get more updates on the issue to the aircraft, because the aircraft, especially if the jet engine is working, it might also inject some dirt and things like that. So the weather, snow, mist, And then what happened according to airport statement, it was normal landing on the runway 01, then it veered off paved surface while vacating runway end. Gear bogged down in soft snow mud, right, causing the right engine to scrape ground and towed for inspection. Yeah, if like I've showed, let's now look at the airport and runway. Probably if we can get the runway 01. So if we zoom more into the airport, and that's where the incident happened as well. Let me cancel this. Looking for runway 01. I think this, yeah, so this is it. So it means the plane actually landed from this angle and probably go through and trying to taxi somewhere around here or here to other places, and then got stuck around off part of the paved part of the runway. So if we look around, we can see that around the pavement there are different places that are not really paved, they are just grass, and you can imagine if they are covered with snow, probably that might have been another issue for the pilot to know that those pavement was not extended to those places. Probably, for example, trying to turn taxi off from the runway here, probably to park somewhere here, and then imagine all this place now covered with snow. So it's possible the pilot miss a lot of all this mark that would have, given more details that, oh, you've gone through off the line and this might not be a solid ground to taxi on and things like that. So I suspect this, but you can let me know what do you think might have led to the cause, because remember it was knowing all the ground are already filled with snow, so it was not really able to probably correctly identify places that you can see that most of the places are just covered with snow. So it might not have been able to correctly identify that is already vying off the paved part of the runway and taxiway, and eventually just got stuck here and have the engine touch the ground. So, but glad all the 67 people on board, none of them were injured because it wasn't on high speed. Remember, it was landed already and just on a speed of taxiing. So at that point in time, if this would have happened at just landing speed, this getting bogged down might have caused the plane to flip over, and that would cause a serious injury to the occupant. So glad this didn't happen. Share your own thoughts on this incident, and once again, glad nobody was injured and everyone deboarded successfully. So that's it. Please, if you like and find this educative, don't forget to tap that like and share button and share your view on this incident, and watch other videos. I remain Foskaay. Remember to always do good to humanity and nature wherever you are, to make the world and universe a better place for us all. See you in the next video. Thanks and bye for now.